Welcome, everyone, to tonight's game between your Catholic High Rockets and the North Little Rock Charging Wildcats. My name is Jack Clark. I'm here with my friends Keith Calderera and Blake Montgomery on a super hot night here in North Little Rock, Arkansas. Keith, Blake, first game of the year. Last year was one of the greatest seasons ever. You guys played football for the Rockets. Tell me about how the offseason's been and how anxious you are for tonight.
Jack, it's great to be here. We are so excited about it. Yeah, we came off an 11-1 season last year. Things just went almost perfect. Lost one game short of the championship game, but expectations are high again this year, and that's what we want. We're going to come back, and it looks like we've got a great team going up against a North Little Rock team that had they did not meet expectations. I think they finished up last year at 500. Blake, tell us a little bit about what we're looking at with the North Little Rock Catholic matchup tonight.
You're right, Keith. So it seems like yesterday we were walking out of War Memorial Stadium. Boy, ecstatic, and why not us again? Anyway, it looks like a good matchup. I love us. I love the Rockets. I think North Little Rock's going to come out pretty hot at first. They have a chip on their shoulder, no doubt, after we beat them at home last year. But I think that our overall mental toughness, we're going to have to defeat this heat. Discipline is going to be a must. We always have discipline. I won't be surprised. And just play 4 full quarters and wear them down. They have some big kids, no doubt about it. But as I always say, big tree fall hard.
Yeah, Blake. Tonight, injuries are going to be a big deal. The Rockets are out 2 senior starters on defense. I know all these teams like to play poker and, don't want to let the other team know what's going on. But I look to see, just like last year, one guy falls and you put another guy in his spot. And that's kind of how Catholic High football rolls. It looks like Catholic High is going to line up to kick tonight. Will Aaron, number 89, is going to kick off for the Rockets. Can't wait for this game. It's been a long 8 months since last December. And, guys, if you remember last season, the Rockets were, for a while, the top defense in 6A football. This is a team that brings back 8 starters on defense. So got a couple guys out tonight, but I still look to see a very strong defensive performance from the Rockets. We got a new quarterback replacing Sam Sanders. Jackson England's going to be your starting quarterback tonight. I know I talked to his dad today. He's super excited to be out here, and it's just a big night for all these guys. A lot of these players making their first start.
That's right, Jack. Hey, and I'll tell you what, watching these guys in pregame warm-ups, there's some new jerseys I have to get used to, but, they looked good. So pay attention, because you're going to see some new faces out there that are going to do some dynamic things tonight. Just get ready. I think we're ready to go, and I think Jackson England, everybody has the most confidence in the world. Here we go.
And there's your kickoff. It's like Malachi Muhammad back. He's gonna be brought down, tripped up at about the 23-yard line. I didn't see who got that first. Good defense by the Rockets. It's going to set up 1st and 10 for the Charging Wildcats.
Yeah, Jack, this is one of those matchups we're used to over the years, but we got to remember this is now a 6A versus 7A matchup. Catholic, of course, being 6A. North Little Rock has stayed in the 7A. North Little Rock is, according to Hooten's, the number 10 ranked team in 7A, while Catholic has started the season as the 5th ranked team in 6A.
Well, here we go. The Charging Wildcats line up 1st and 10.
Single back. Oh, wow.
Great defense. Love it.
Great penetration there.
What a freaking play by my boy, Denver Kelly.
Rockets all in there. Denver Kelly on the tackle. Keith, what'd you see right there?
Just looks like a continuation of last year. I mean, the interior line from our defense is just coming right through. Looks like they read the play perfectly, just stepped right into the hole and filled the gap.
That looks like a loss of 2. That's going to make it 2nd and 12 for the Wildcats.
Up the middle, boy, they build again. They build again.
Once again, Rockets, nothing doing there. Nice defensive line getting good penetration.
Wow, it looks like that play was made by Peyton White.
Good job, Peyton White, to get in there.
Great penetration. Our D line looks really, really fresh.
Well, that was no gain right there, fellas. It's 3rd and 12. I'm sure this is not how the Charging Wildcats wanted to start their first series of the game.
It certainly wasn't. This is a veteran offensive line. It's the most
They're
veteran
huge.
part of their team.
Those guys are huge up there. It's like the Rockets are going to shift over. He's gonna sling it downfield. We've got lots of coverage there, and looks like an incomplete pass.
It'll be 4th down and long.
Nice coverage there by the Rocket defense. Rockets look fired up. That's going to bring up 4th down for the Wildcats. Good job by the Rocket defense to start this game.
Great job of the Rocket defense, y'all. I'll tell you what, those are 2 of the newer faces on that defense. Pay attention to those 2 guys. You're going to hear the names a lot tonight.
All right, looks like we've got Cody Fogelman and Brooks Ward back to catch this punt. Who we got lining up to kick for North Little Rock, Blake? I can't see that far. Nice kick there.
There you go, Cody.
Looks like Cody Fogelman's going to call for a fair catch right at the 40-yard line where the Rockets are going to take over 1st and 10. Nice start there for the Rocket defense, guys.
Cody Fogelman is my sleeper tonight, by the way. Brooks Ward's going to get his yards, but I tell you what, Cody's going to be open.
All right, here we go. Rockets are going to be 1st and 10 from their own 40. Looks like you're going to have Brooks Ward spread out to the left side. Actually, he's lined up and going to go in motion here. Now, who is that? That's Cody Fogelman in motion. Jackson England hands to Dominic Keaton.
Good 1st down yards. Got about 3.
It's like he got picked up about 3 yards on that. That's going to make it 2nd and 7 for the Rockets from the 43-yard line. Really excited about seeing Jackson England play tonight, guys. He's ready. He's a tremendous athlete, very strong arm. Just hasn't been given the keys to the car yet. So tonight's his night. I have high expectations for him.
Yeah, I think what we saw in that scrimmage a couple of weeks ago was first couple of series were good, but I think today we'll really see him unleash.
All right, England steps back to pass. It's like a screen play. Wide open. Dominic Keaton. He's got some room over on the left side. He's going to be pushed out of bounds at the Charging Wildcat 45. Nice play there for the Rockets. They set that one up perfect.
Well, that was well designed. Keith, you think that's how they're going to bring Jackson in tonight? Just kind of slow ease him into the process and then just turn him loose?
Yeah, it looked like a scripted play, and I think it was just they read the defense perfectly. I love it. Got Dominic in the game early, and now we got Jackson just stepping back, making easy, simple passes. This is a great start for the Rockets.
Rockets are going to come up 3 wide on the right, 4 wide receivers on this play. They're going to give to Dominic Keaton once again, and he finds some room on the left side. Nice run. Looks like he got about 7 yards on that. Blake, anytime you can get 7 yards on 1st down, it's got, as a football player, that's got to open up the whole playbook.
It's just playing downhill, Jack, and that's Dominic doing what he's done. He didn't miss a beat. He picked up right where he left off. That's what he does.
This is really where we made our advancements last year. We get 2nd and short. We really are in control of the game at this point right now.
It's like England's going to hand the ball off. There's a little penetration there over on the right side. Not a lot there. Who was it? Was that Dominic Keaton again?
Fights for every yard.
Yeah, that was Dominic on the carry.
That was Dominic again.
Yeah, we can't give up the down and distance there, though. Now we're back to 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. What do you see there?
Looks like about 3rd. I think it's about no gain. He ran about 8 yards, but it was no gain. So there you go. 3rd down, fellas.
I think he's going to hit Brooks on the sticks right here. Or Cody. Look for Cody or Brooks to be hit on sticks.
England looks to the sideline. Looks like they might change the play. Brooks Ward shifts over to the left. There's a fake handoff to Dominic Keaton.
Going deep.
Nice pass there, complete down to the 25-yard line. That'll be a 1st and 10 for the Razorbacks. Connor Horn with that reception. Nice catch.
Yeah, Jack, that was perfect. He had plenty of time. He got his shoulders square. He was able to just step into that pass. That is a perfect setup play.
Like to see those third down conversions.
Absolutely.
Beautiful, beautiful ball.
All right, that'll bring up 1st and 10 once again for the Rockets at the Wildcat 25. There's the give to Dominic Keaton once again. He's hit hard by the linebacker, but not after he gained about 6 yards.
Pound for pound, one of the toughest guys I've ever seen. I could name a couple back from when we played, but this guy, one guy is not going to take him down. Plays like a giant.
Yeah, this is a great opening drive, though. Here we are, 5-6 yards.
All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 5 here for your Rockets. It's like they've got 4 wide. Jackson England back in the shotgun. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to keep it himself over the left side. Looks like he got about a yard, guys. Yeah, I think they'll give him a yard. Maybe no gain. Watching for that stick to move. There we go.
Jack, I think at the point we're moving the ball right now, I think we're just going 4 downs right now.
All right, 3rd and short. We've already converted 1 third down on this drive, guys. I want to see us do it again here.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Fogelman wants 3.
I agree, Blake. I think right now he's just going to keep the ball moving and
That
trust
single
his
coverage
guys.
over here on Horn where they're going to give the ball. Nice. Oh,
Oh,
boy. Nice tackle by the North Little Rock defender there on Dominic Keaton.
That's solid
Big
defense.
tackle, no gains, can bring up 4th.
Yeah, that's no gain. Who was it made that tackle? I did not see
Looked
that
like that
player.
might have been Micah Johnson.
Micah Johnson. That's what I thought, Blake. Number 10. Great job by him.
No hesitation by Coach Fogelman here.
No, he sends the play in. Looks like the Rockets are going to go for it. 4th and short here at the 21-yard line. I like to see that, Keith. He didn't hesitate a second.
Not a bit. They're packing the middle. There it is.
There it is. All right.
Yeah.
England hands it off to Dominic Keaton, and he pounds forward, and he's got enough for the 1st down.
Jack, I'd love to see the line just move those men right there. That was a solid interior defensive line, and our offensive line just put them out of the way.
The defense knew what was coming, and it's always nice to see your guys just pushing back like that.
Yeah, I mean, when you see Whit Falcon and the boys just in there just going pound for pound and moving people out of the way, I love it.
With Falcon, that's a name. I tell you what, look for him too. You're going to hear his name a lot. He's going to be a great one.
Adam Johnson over there on the right side as well with a nice push. All right, it's going to be 1st and 10. The Rockets have 3 backs in the backfield. Jackson England, there's the give. Once again, who is that?
That was Brooks Ward.
Brooks Ward with the handoff. Wow, he was shifty. Look, went over on the right side. Looks like he got
5 yards, Jack.
5. I'll take it.
Looks like we had a little feed problem here.
We're going to work to get our video back up. Not sure what just happened now, but I'm going to keep calling the game for you. All right, the Rockets have it 2nd and 5 at the North Little Rock 10-yard line. England steps back. He throws to a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Rockets. Cody Fogelman with a touchdown on the left corner of the end zone. There was no one there, guys. He was wide open. Great play call. Rocket fans were working on this video. But just stay here with me. I'll just pretend like you're listening to the radio. Nice to see Jackson England come out of there on his first drive as a starting quarterback and lead his team down to a touchdown. That's going to put the Rockets ahead 6-0 right now. And Will Aaron's extra point is good. That'll make the score 7-0. Catholic High over the North Little Rock Charging Wildcats with 5:05 left in the first quarter. We're still here with you, Rocket fans. We are working through this video problem, but I understand we still have audio. So I have my two crack technicians here working on it right now. I'm sure they'll come up with a solution. Might have been something as simple as a plug coming out, but they're working on it now. Guys, tonight I really look for the Rockets to be look for a lot of guys to play tonight. It was high 90s at kickoff, and looks like the Rockets probably have more players on the sideline than North Little Rock, which is strange when you consider this is a road game for us. So I think that depth really going to help us tonight because, again, with it being so hot, I expect Coach Fogelman to be running players in and out.
No. Yeah. Yeah. So it's the switch up where it says camera off and media.
Well, both teams will come back out onto the field. Will Aaron's going to line up to kick for the Rockets. Number 2, Malachi Muhammad back for North Little Rock. He took that last kickoff back for North Little Rock.
Maybe I was on battery. Was there another on or off? Yeah.
And there's the kickoff. Looks like it's going to be a little bit of shorter kick taken by North Little Rock. He's got some room. He's going to be tackled down at the 31-yard line. That was an up man, number 34, Stephen Dykus, with the return. Looks like North Little Rock's going to have the ball at the 31-yard line, 1st and 10. Looks like we got our camera back up. This is our first time to take this show on the road in our garage band operation here. Sorry about the problem with the video feed, but it looks like we've got it back up and running now.
Who knew there were 2 on-off buttons?
There we go. And there's the hand. Oh, he is hit hard.
Gracious.
Number 51.
That is
Bo Bradford. What a hit. Huge hit. That's what I like to see from my linebackers, guys. And he was fired up when he made that tackle. No gain on the play. So far, guys, the Rocket defense has come to play tonight. This is what we expected to see with a team that was so dominant last year in 6A football. Wow. 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. That pass was complete over on the right side. Looks like it's going to be a gain of 7. Gain of 6. It's going to make it 3rd and 4 for the Wildcats. Once again, Rocket defense, so far so good. Yet to give up a first down, guys. Let's hope that holds right here.
Big third down. There they are. Phil.
Oh, got him.
Got him.
Got the first.
Yeah, he did get it.
Cade McConnell there on the tackle, but wow, it was just enough for a first down. We had a couple cracks at him in the backfield, but he's a shifty running back.
He is, Jack. And despite the first down, I love the fact that all of our defensive players are filling the holes. They're stepping up. They're making square tackles. Solid defense all night.
So far, so good.
Good start.
This is a lot like last year. You know, we bent a little bit in the midfield, but when we got that, other teams got down close to our end zone, and look at there. Once again, nothing there.
Fantastic.
Swarming defense by the Rockets.
Hard to tell who was on that.
William Timmis in there for that tackle. Garrett Ross in there for that tackle. Glad to see Garrett making that. He was at my house last night. Super proud of him. Nice job, Garrett.
You know, it's so easy early in the season for fundamentally to just be a little bit rusty, a little bit raw, and then give up some of these plays. And the Rockets are stepping up and just form tackle one after another. I love it.
So far, so good. Second and long for the Wildcats.
Coming after him.
There's a pass. Oh, he threw it hot to number 19, Tony Wilkins. It just went through his fingertips.
Well, he felt the pressure on that one and ended up on his back. That quarterback is he had some happy feet on that.
You'll remember that.
Alex Neese there covering for the Rockets. This is where you like to have them, third and long. This is 3rd and 15 for the Wildcats. This is just what the Rocket defense wants to see all night. Keep them in these where they have to throw.
Yeah, Jack, we just can't let the long pass get away from us here. If we do let a pass get up underneath it, we just got to make the tackle, and then get the conversion here.
Muhammad, lots of time to pass, and he is
There
going to
we
be
go.
brought down. Nice job. Number 22, Christopher Pace.
Jack, the part that goes unnoticed there is the secondary really made that happen. The secondary was step for step with those wide receivers.
He had nobody to throw to.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody stayed in their place on the D-line. Blake.
Great scheme. It was just a great scheme. The D-backs knew they were on an island on that play, and we still applied pressure. Got to keep it on them. Just got to be relentless.
Hats
Don't
off
wear
to
them
the
down.
coach. We got some. Oh, almost got that punt. Who was there?
Is that
That was
19?
Connor Horn back there. Almost made that block. Excuse me. Number 19, Christian Potts. You know, he had one last year against North Little Rock, blocked the punt against them. That's almost 2 years in a row. Great job by the Rocket defense once again.
How do you remember that? I don't know what I had for breakfast.
He's a steel cage. It's just like me. Except mine's bigger.
What? Well, okay, Rocket fans. So far, so good. Your Rockets got a 7-0 lead. Defense is playing well. We're going to take over 1st and 10 from our 32-yard line.
Love to see us do a little blue 52 here, Jack. What do you think about that?
You know, some of these formations are new to me. I've not.
I mean, blue 52 hut.
Oh, I was a basketball player. Remember? There's the give to Dominic Keaton. And
Well, you got to run that occasionally just to keep them honest.
correction. That was Connor Horn with the carry, but there was nothing there. It looked like North Little Rock saw that play coming. That was a unique formation. I've not seen that 3-back formation and handing it to a wide receiver. So that's a new play for me.
Is Cooper Nannon available tonight?
He is not. He is out with a shoulder injury, and he's our
Okay.
number 2 back and had a fantastic season last year, and really a nice balance with Dominic Keaton.
He's just he complements Dominic so well with it. He's more of a power.
We barely got that one.
Got
out
away with there's a pass complete to Brooks Ward with a stiff arm, and he's going to be
Good
pulled
night.
down at the 49-yard line. Nice pass and catch to basically a wide open Brooks Ward right there. He's an all-state wide receiver, Keith. I don't know how you don't have him marked the whole game. He was wide open.
Not
What
only
a pretty
that.
ball.
Not only that, after the catch, those yards after the catch, and then he just manhandled that young man, pushed him out of the way, and got about 8 more.
Well, the Rockets will move the sticks again. It's 1st and 10 from their own 48.
I'm really impressed with Jackson's composure thus far.
He looks confident back
really
there.
looks great. Looks great.
Oh, they got us that time. I thought we got away with a illegal motion on the play before. It looked like somebody might have moved a little bit. Those are the kind of penalties the Rockets avoided pretty much all season last year. You know, I went to 12 games, and it seemed every game very, very few penalties. It's the first game of the year, and those are the kind you'd expect.
Yeah, we still got to clean it up. You know, we've got the momentum, we've got the lead right now, and you want to just kind of keep things rolling. I know Coach will want to get that tightened up here as we get to the end of the first quarter. Jack, though, overall, Jackson has done a great job managing this offense.
All right, there's the give.
Big hole.
Wow, big hole right
Close
there
pass.
over the right side.
That is right at the first down. No, I'm sorry. Now we're just getting back to that.
If the
getting
first down was
penalty
the yard mark.
Number 28, sophomore Evan Scott with the carry over the right side. Nice to see a sophomore in the game, guys.
Jack, I said something funny just a second ago, and I didn't get the thing there.
Oh, guys, anytime Blake says something funny.
Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. We got time. No, that's the wrong one, Jack.
Well, that's because it was a really bad joke. When you tell a good one, I'll give you the other one. Don't worry.
You didn't even hear it.
Okay. Well, there's a timeout on the field. Correction. That's the end of the first quarter. Your Catholic High Rockets are up 7-0 over the North Little Rock Charging Wildcats. So far, so good, fellas.
Well, I don't know that we come out of this on the road. Big game, still a 7A team. Coach Fogelman, all the momentum's on our side right now, Jack. Blake, we talked about some injuries earlier. I don't think it's hurt us at this point.
These guys are filling in wonderfully. I mean, you can't that just tells you how good the guys they're filling in for are. Let those guys rest. This is actually going to work out great, I think.
Yeah, the heat tonight is going to take a toll on everybody. It's right at 100 degrees starting. It's interesting, Jack, you made the comment, no fans, no tents on the Catholic High side. Coach Fogelman was pretty adamant about just coming out and playing hard-nosed football.
Absolutely. Keith, we had earlier today, we had spoken about our matchup tonight, and you had a unique event you wanted to share with us. Look like we're going to start playing football here. We'll come back to that in just a minute.
You bet. Yeah, one of the things we were talking about, just growing up at Catholic, so many of the guys we grew up with, North Little Rock guys, this rivalry, this history with North Little Rock and Catholic High, a lot of guys we know, rich history with these two schools, and we'll touch on that a little bit too. Blake, your dad played over here back in the day as well.
Yeah, he sure did. He actually played in this game.
All right, 2nd and 12 here. Jackson England, he's under pressure, and he's just going to have to throw it out of bounds. That's probably a smart play. There was only one receiver on that side of the field, and I don't think he really was going to have a good chance to throw it to him.
Yes.
So
Good defense, good pressure. They sent three guys right at us.
well, that's going to make it 3rd and 11 for the Catholic High Rockets. They've got the ball on the 47. I'd like to see a big play here.
First time we've been challenged. First time we've been had down and distance really against us.
Looks like Johnny Fogelman's going to change the play. England's got the team set. He's back. He's looking to pass. He's going to throw long. And he's got.
Boy, that looked close. No flags.
Oh, they're going to call that incomplete.
Yeah.
What an effort. Who was that?
That was Brooks.
We're so far from the field here. It's hard to tell. That was a nice toss to Brooks Ward, just off his fingertips. He made a diving effort. Keith, that was he was well covered. That was a well-thrown ball. The only person that had a chance to catch that ball was Brooks Ward.
You know, we were talking about that in pregame. We were watching some of these passes, and each one of those was just on the money. It's the type of passing that we saw late in the season last year, and to have that early in the season, it's good to see. These are timing routes, and they were just on the money.
Rockets are going to punt here. Punt's going to be caught about the 10-yard line. He's going to run over to the right side where he is met by 3 Rockets, hit hard. It's going to be a 10-yard return. Number 25, Jake Blackoken in there on the tackle.
Good coverage.
Good coverage.
Seems like there's a Blackoken on this field for the last 15 years.
And they're all good football players.
They're all tough as nails.
I tell you what.
As the Rocket defense runs back out on the field, we've got 11 minutes left here in the second quarter. Wildcats will take over 1st and 10 inside their own 20. It's a good chance to really put some pressure on them, Keith.
Yep, 7-0 Rockets right now.
There's the fake and
right
the
across the middle.
pass to
Golly, you got to wrap up.
Number
That's
3,
trouble.
Jace White, and he breaks tackles, and they're not gonna. He's
Oh,
gonna fall down.
Boy, that is a
Rockets
touchdown
caught a
saving.
break, but I got to tell you, who was that? William Timmis chased him down and got by the shoestring, and it was just enough to trip him up. Rockets catch a break there. Nice effort by Timmis.
You just can't give up. You just got to keep chasing them. And I tell you, that did save the touchdown.
Just like that, North Little Rock is back on offense. It's like it's going to be a short gain over on the left side. Dwayne Beasley in there. Attaboy Beasley getting in there on helping out on that tackle.
Yeah, the middle's still, they're clogging up the middle all night.
Looks like it's going to be a gain of about 2 on the play. It's going to make it 2nd and 8 for the Wildcats.
Jack, North Little Rock's done a good job. They've just been, consistent, coming right back at it. Their run game, they haven't given up on it.
Great play right there.
Yeah, that was a good tackle. But they're not abandoning their game.
Javante Harris there carrying over on the right side. Looked like he got about 1. It's again that defensive line.
Bo Bradford on that tackle.
Bo Bradford on that tackle.
They got some big fellas on the right side of the line.
So they've given up 1 big play, but the Rocket defense is still they're looking stingy right now.
It's what we did all of last year between the 20s.
That's right. 2nd and 5 for the Wildcats. There's going to be a quick pass. It looks like it's going to be complete, just enough for the first down. Wow.
Good coverage. Not much you can do about that.
No, it's a good pass. Good coverage.
I think Bo Bradford was there once again. If that was I can't tell that far. Yeah, Blake, weren't you supposed to bring binoculars tonight?
I don't need them. I got brand new glasses.
Okay.
In the mail today.
Nice.
Yeah, progressives.
All right, guys, it's 1st and goal for the Wildcats. Rockets need to toughen up right here. They're going to throw to the end zone. They've got a man open. It is complete touchdown for the North Little Rock Wildcats.
That's a good play. Dadgummit. That receiver was falling on his back and still made a great play.
He made a great catch on his back. Yeah.
Great pass.
Matthew Barthol defending on that play, but it was just a good pass.
We played with old Matthew's uncle just a few years ago.
North Little Rock will line up for this extra point. And the kick is good.
Well, we got a ball game. We knew we would.
Well, that'll tie it up with 9.5 minutes left in the 2nd quarter. Catholic High 7, North Little Rock 7.
Ooh. Fancy.
Guys, North Little Rock looked pretty effective right there throwing the ball. They've got that big, huge offensive line. When I say huge, I'm talking big. These boys they've got some big guys up front. Really expected to see more of the running game, but ironically, the passing game is what got them downfield then.
Yeah, they started moving a little quicker on those passes. Just think, quick outs, a little bit of crossing pattern.
I don't think they had much of a choice to try to put some air underneath the football, guys, with our defensive front that's kind of stifling first couple of drives.
Jackson Copley is going to line up to kick for the Wildcats. The Rockets will have Dominic Keaton, Cade McConnell back. Nice kick. Cade McConnell's going to return it up
There's
the
an
middle.
opening.
He's got some space, makes a stiff arm, and he's going to be gang tackled about the 27-yard line. It'll bring up a Catholic High Rockets 1st and 10 from their own 27. You know, that penalty last drive, Keith, that was everything was going well, and you get that penalty, and all of a sudden it's 2nd and 15 or 1st and 15, and those are the ones that really hard to recover from.
Yeah, the entire first quarter, we were able to get 4 and 5 yards on first down, and that really put us in a great spot. So we got to get back to that, get some positive yards in the first and second down.
Absolutely.
9:20 left in the second quarter, tied 7-7.
There's the give to Dominic Keaton. Just nothing there. He runs into a pile.
Yeah, I think maybe if he had cut to the left, he kind of followed what he thought were blockers, but it was just a pile of humanity there.
Correction, that was Evan Scott on the carry. Looked like he did have a hole over to his left.
It's a big series for us guys.
Rockets will line up again,
Have to
2nd and
count it.
9. England back to pass. Oh, and he is going to be brought down and gang tackled for a sack. It's like it's going to be a loss of about 3 yards. He was about to throw the ball downfield, but just couldn't quite get his feet set. O-line needs to give him another 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds to get rid of that ball. That sack is going to, looks like
They gave him
they gave him a yard,
Yeah,
actually. Yeah. So we'll give Jackson England credit for a yard rushing there. Makes it 3rd and long for the Rockets. He's back to pass again. There's your screen pass. Oh, and it's well read by the Wildcats. That play just never developed. Dominic Keaton caught that ball and was immediately smothered. Good defense by North Little Rock.
It is, and that's a tough play when he's rolling to the right, throwing back to his left, and it gives the defense a lot of time to get back over.
That was Skylar Easter there on the tackle for North Little Rock. Nice play by him.
I tell you, the momentum shifted. North Little Rock they came out, they scored pretty quick. They shut us down. It's everything you want to do. When you were behind, they've come back, they've tied it up, and now they've shut us down. So we've got to kind of get back in control here. Our defense is going to have to really step up.
Rockets line up to punt. There's another good punt. Let's get a good Rocket roll on this.
Fortunate he let that ball hit the ground.
And it is going to be spotted dead at the North Little Rock 33-yard line, where they'll take over 1st and 10. 7 minutes left in the second quarter. We're all tied here in hot North Little Rock, Arkansas.
Like, that's one of those situations where punt returner, if he had run up under that ball, I mean, it could have put us in a hurt. But he just sat there and watched it and let it bounce. And that really was a fortunate turn for us because.
And fortunate for the return man that it didn't take a kick the other way because he didn't run underneath it and make the catch.
Look at that defense.
Wow.
Get him. This is going to turn out a great
Come
play
on,
for us,
come on,
Jack.
defense. Let's go, guys.
Huge loss.
Nowhere to go. That is the play we like to see for the Rocket
Absolutely.
defense.
Absolutely.
Jake Blackoken, once again, we've said his name several times tonight.
Who shot through the gap initially?
I think that was Blackoken. If we were in our own home stadium, we'd have that lovely instant replay.
I'm telling you.
We're just doing well to have the camera going.
Yeah.
Blake.
And barely at that,
Blake.
y'all. I
Wait.
apologize for any.
I'd like to point out
delay
that
here.
I am not the camera operator tonight.
And it would be to my right here with Blake.
Yeah, I'll own this, but I still think I'm doing a glorious job. How about you out there in streaming world?
North Little Rock was 2nd and a mile,
Yo.
and there's a pass thrown incomplete to Jace White. He was hit immediately. Nice coverage there.
Yeah, you keep throwing that type of pass right across the middle. That's a pretty dicey pass.
William
Coverage
Timmis
tightening
there
up.
covering on that play. Good defense.
Yeah.
North Little Rock looking at 3rd and a mile right here.
This is the exact series we need here, Jack. Defense stepping up, putting them in a big hole. We just cannot give up the big play here. You know they're going to pass. There it is.
Muhammad looks downfield.
Oh,
He's
got him.
gonna be
Got him.
safe.
Got him. Love it.
There we go.
Love it. Jack, that's everything we needed.
Christian Potts with the sack. Nice play. Just pick it up right where he left off last season, guys. That guy's gained like 25 pounds since last season, spent all summer just building his body up, and what a play there.
The last 2 punts, we put a little pressure on him. What do you think here, Jack?
I want to see Christian Potts. He had one last year against North Little Rock. Let's see him get in
We're
here.
coming.
We're coming. Oh, we're not going to get it. He gets the punt off. It looks like it's just the Rockets are going to stay away from it. And it is going to be spotted dead at the
48.
North Little Rock side of the field. Rockets will take over 1st and 10.
That is
nice
fantastic.
defense there.
That is fantastic.
I would
man.
run
That
a
is-
bomb on 2 right here. What about you, Keith?
These Rocket linebackers are flying all over the field right now.
Jack, what would you do on this? Would you go hot route on 2?
I would probably make sure that camera plug doesn't come out again. That's what I would
That
probably
didn't come
do.
out at the beginning.
Okay. Is that what happened?
No.
Okay.
If you weren't so focused on the game, you would have recognized what really happened.
That button says Blake on it. So anytime we just push the Blake button and I'm having the most fun I've ever had in my life. I just want y'all to know that.
I'm replacing that with Rock of Ages for the next game.
All right, we've got 5 minutes, 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Catholic High, North Little Rock all tied up at 7. Rocket defense really stepped up on that last drive. North Little Rock had 2 plays of 2nd and 3rd down and a mile. Not a very good punt. We get the ball on their side of the field just like that. We got to make them pay for that, guys.
Yeah, Jack, this is a big drive for us here. We can get this ball, move it down, get a touchdown. I don't think 3 points is really what we're looking for here, but need to burn up a little bit of clock.
Sam Boozer checks in at tight end for the Rockets. There's the give to Dominic Keaton right up the middle. Nice push. Good job, O-line. Dominic looks like he's going to get about 5 on that play.
That's
Big
right.
hole there.
That's right back where we were, Jack. That's 5 yards on 1st down. This is our kind of football.
Absolutely. Rockets have Alex Baranek split over on the far on the right side.
There's a good class of 87 name.
Yep. At the school with his dad. Jackson England lines up. He's going to give to Dominic Keaton again, and he's found some
Go,
space
Dominic.
on the right side,
that,
breaking
look at that.
tackles. Wow.
Oh, my gosh.
Dominic Keaton with about a 15-yard run. Nice hole there from the Rocket offensive line.
Oh, you love to see that when he's just
If he gets a little space, he can make guys miss.
I could get through that hole pushing Keith in a grocery cart.
There we go. And I've seen you run.
See, that was a good one.
Oh, Blake.
Right on. Rockets got it 1st and 10 from the charging Wildcat 31-yard line.
Jack, I love that we're running it here. I mean, Johnny's obviously convinced that he's going to burn some clock here.
Here's the give to Dominic Keaton. He's going to run over to the right side. He's going to fight and
May have lost a half a yard.
boy, tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. There was just nothing there. North Little Rock had that play stretched out. You know, to run that play, Keith, it just seems like you got to have a guy that can just fly to that edge. And North Little Rock's got about 6 guys over there that can fly to that edge. So
yeah,
that's going to be a tough place to beat them. They've got speed where you need it.
Yeah, our success is going to be north-south for sure.
Make it 2nd and 10 for the Rockets. Rockets have 3 wide receivers split out. Jackson England's going to back
They're
up. He's
coming.
looking to pass. There's
Screen.
that screen pass again.
Oh,
Breaks
he
the
got it.
tackle.
The one guy that missed. That's perfect.
Breaks another tackle. And he's going to be brought down hard at the 12-yard line. Once again, who was that? I can't see. From Evan Scott. Nice job. Well-executed play by the Rockets.
Jack, a design screen. I mean, those 2 wideouts to the left. had a little head fake to the left and then just pulled him right back to the right-hand side.
Hey, guys, that's a sophomore out there making his first varsity appearance, and he's playing well so far. Good for him.
And he got hit at the point of reception.
Broke a strong tackle.
He did. And kept his feet moving.
It's like the Rockets are going to rush up a little bit after talking to the coach.
Yeah, 3 minutes left.
And there's the give once again.
Look at that. Jack, that's 7 yards. 6 yards.
He got 6 yards on first down. Once again, that was Evan Scott. Rocket running backs look good tonight. Dominic Keaton, Evan Scott really hitting the hole hard. Good job by that offensive line.
Jack, this run game has got us in perfect control of the clock right now. You know, we're in position to put this ball in and leave little, if any, time left on the clock.
Rockets will have 3 receivers spread out, 2 on the left, 1 on the right. England's going to give to, I think that's Evan Scott once again. He moves the paws, and it's just going to be a scrum.
Yeah.
Give him
Still
6.
looking for a set. Touchdown, Wildcats. Wow. Keith, we had the whole offensive line push him over that goal line. What a play.
That's sheer determination. I think right now that the 2 full quarters into this game, the Rocket offensive line just kept their feet driving. Like that's what you want to see right now.
Yeah, I think you're starting to see it a little bit, the mental toughness and of course the discipline.
Johnny was determined he was going to call just hard-nosed football that entire series. He started off running, he finished that series with just run call.
Will Aaron's extra point is good. That'll make the score Catholic High Rockets 14, North Little Rock 7. We've got 2 minutes, 23 seconds left in this second quarter.
Good turnout for the Rockets tonight, as you can see out there in streaming land.
Yeah, just from our vantage point, it would look like the Rockets brought a bigger crowd than North Little Rock did.
But you got to open the window.
Been telling you that all the time.
Whoa, Blake.
I just opened the window for y'all, so hopefully it's a little more.
Well, I understand that our video, we were seeing some reflection off the window. So alas, we're going to have to let all the air conditioning escape this room now. All I know is it looks hot out there, but it's been pretty nice up in this press box.
Of course, Jack and I prepared ourselves with shorts, T-shirts, flip-flops. Blake's here in penny loafers, his normal attire.
Always keep it tight, guys. Always keep it tight.
Did you shine those shoes before you came to the game tonight?
I used the buffing pad. Yes, I did.
I figured that was the case. Will Aaron's going to line up to kick.
You're going to
make this kickoff for the Rockets. Gonna kick a low one. It's going to take a bounce and be picked up at the 10-yard line. He is running hard.
Oh,
He is met. Jackson Barron just buries him. Nothing there. Great special teams play by the Rockets right there. What a hit.
That is a film room tackle that the entire team just says, ooh.
Nice job by the Rockets special teams. It's like North Little Rock will take over 1st and 10. They've got the ball at their own 23-yard line. We've got 2:12 left in the half, guys. Let's hope the Rockets can keep them down on this end of the field.
What was it they said again in the film room, Keith?
Ooh, big kid talk.
All right, there's a quick pass out. Well covered by the Rockets. Like a gain of about 3 on the play. He made one guy miss. Matthew Barthol was there. Made him slow down enough. The teammate came in and cleaned up on the tackle. Good job by the Rocket defense. Clock keeps moving. 1:49, 48 left in this second quarter.
Just have to say discipline here, Jack. We just can't give up any cheap points.
Ahmed back to pass again.
It's tight coverage.
Tight coverage, well under. That ball was well underthrown. Matthew Barthol once again covering. That's going to stop the clock with 1:34 left in the second quarter.
Jack, it's third down. And this here.
Might see Coach Fogelman take a timeout. It's a tough call for the North Little Rock coach because if you run the ball, you risk giving it back to us. And if interesting to see what happens.
Rockets have 2 timeouts after this.
Here comes the pressure.
Got him. Make sure that's not a fumble.
Nice job by the
Incomplete
Rocket
pass.
defense. Jake Blackoken in there once again. Christian Potts, Dwayne Beasley. Rocket defense came to play tonight. He had no chance on that. That's going to make it 4th and long, stops the clock with 1:28 left in the second quarter. Guys, we're going to get the ball back here.
Absolutely. Our return men are lined up on the 40. Last 2 punts have come up a little bit short. So Jack,
go
we
ahead
could
and
be
block
looking.
this.
We could be looking at midfield. That's where we started
See,
our last
Here
drive.
comes. Oh, he gets the kickoff. It's going to be a high kick, called for a fair catch at the 47-yard line. That was number 2, Alex Baronic, with the fair catch. Rockets will take over 1st and 10 from their own 47. 120 left in this half.
Well, I doubt Johnny's going to start this series off run. But
We do get the ball to open the second half, but I still don't look for Coach to be conservative.
be a good time to see Brooks step up.
Rockets come out. Brooks, Horn, Duke, and Fogelman split out. Looks like Horn's going to come back and line up as a running back. Jackson England, a lot of time to throw. He's got some room now. He's fast. And he takes a shot at the 40-yard line. His helmet comes off.
Love to see that.
But he's right back up.
He's got to come out of the game.
He's going to have to come out for a play. We're going to go put in our backup quarterback for one snap. He looks like he's okay. He got right back up.
He sure did.
Nice run, though. Showed a little speed there, Keith.
Yeah, I love he did not hesitate. He just took off.
Got a feeling we're going to see Thomas Duke line up at quarterback here, move over from wide receiver, and that's what's happening. We got 56 seconds left. Clock is running. I'm going to give to Dominic Keaton. He looks for some space left.
Get out of bounds.
He's going to get out of bounds. Yeah. Nice job. Stops the clock. 47 seconds.
39-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be marked to 39. It's like we're going to see Coach Fogelman, and England's going to come back into the game. Nice to see that. He took a shot, but came up, act like it was nothing, knew he had to come out because his helmet came off, and he's back in the game. Nice to see that.
Rockets have 2 timeouts, 47 seconds left.
England back to pass. And that pass is deflected and picked off.
Yeah, Jack.
By North Little Rock. Looks like he threw into some coverage right there.
Yeah, it was North Little Rock defense was just kind of sitting back waiting on that. And wasn't a lot of movement on our.
No, there were a lot of guys there waiting on that one.
Yeah. It's all right. That's all right. I don't see a whole lot coming out of their offense at this point. We got to get to half here.
40 seconds left. Wildcats take over 1st and 10 from their own 29.
It's unfortunate because we played so solid this first half. Feels like a little bit of a missed opportunity.
Muhammad's going to pass, and he's got a man open midfield. He's wide open. Number 3, Jace White.
We cannot get lazy and back up into a prevent.
It's like the Rockets are in a
Keith.
prevent defense right now. The clock's going to stop. Now it starts again. 32 seconds, 31. Clock running.
Can't sit back.
That pass once again, same play.
Yeah,
Completed right over the middle. They're going to stop the clock to move the chains. No, North Little Rock's going to call timeout.
not a fan of that.
I'm not either, Keith. I like to just see us go play straight up. It's easy to say that in hindsight, obviously, but I don't like just giving them that. So
Yeah, they haven't gotten 30 yards in offense in the last couple of series like that. We just gave him, but Coach Fogelman knows what he's doing. So 24.5 seconds. Jack, what we got to worry about is that little pump fake, a little stop and go.
got to stay disciplined here. Keep the ball in front of you. Wildcats to take over 1st and 10. Muhammad back. He looks to throw. He throws to incomplete to Malachi Muhammad. Wasn't a very well thrown ball. Takes a couple seconds off the clock. 19 seconds left in this half. Boy, a sack here, guys, might just about do them in.
Yeah.
Rockets playing a lot of guys up front on defense.
Yeah, playing a little tighter defense now. I like it. Got some pressure.
Keep him in front of you. That's not the guy. There we go. Once again, Jace White with the reception. He's going to be tackled at the 31. We've got 12 seconds left in the half. North Little Rock's going to use a timeout. They've still got one remaining. All right, ball's on the 31. They've got one timeout, so they could get a couple plays here. They'll have to – you got to think this play here, Keith's got to be at least for 10 yards downfield to at least try to stop the clock with a first down.
2 plays for sure. It'd be tough to get in 3 at this point. We can stop them short. I think we're good.
Looking for their kicker on the sideline to see if he's loosening his leg. I don't see anyone getting loose for North Little Rock, so they may be thinking touchdown only right here. Trailing 14-7.
Three out to the right here.
Won't let up. Bring the pressure.
Well, here we go. Muhammad back to pass. He's got some pressure, and he's got a man wide open and well covered.
What a great play.
Well covered. Once again, who was that? 25?
That was Jake Blackoken, I believe.
Jake Blackoken, once again, covering on that play. The guy was open. Did you see how much ground he made up to get there? And
he was beat by 2 steps, but he kept running and closed the gap. And actually, I think the ball may have hit him in the back of the head.
Whatever it takes, he got there.
He did.
He made up some ground quickly. Nice play by Blackoken. Well, here we go. We got 5 seconds left in the half. North Little Rock's got the ball on our 31-yard line. Got to think this is going to be the last play of the half, guys.
Across the middle, double coverage.
Pass falls incomplete. Lots of Rockets there. And that's going to take us into halftime. Rocket fans, your Catholic High Rockets are up 14-7 here on the road in hot North Little Rock Stadium. I'll take it, fellas.
Absolutely.
We're going to take a little break here from the video feed.
Before we do, I'd like to get a shout out to my man. I promised I would. Mr. Cooper Monroe, if you're out there in Stream World and listening, watching, there's your shout out, buddy.
That's a good idea, Blake. This whole garage band operation we got up here tonight would not have happened at all without the help of a couple special people over at Catholic High, Rebecca McWilliams and Ann Carter, who really, we came to them with this idea last year, and they really helped it make it a reality for us. I want to give a special thanks to those guys. They were awesome and really helped us get prepared. Other than when Blake unplugged the camera, they've had us ready tonight. So having said that, I'm going to take a break, fellas.
Absolutely.
We'll get us a couple hot dogs, fella.
Rocket fans, we are back. Jack Clark here. Got 3 minutes left in the halftime period. Both teams are starting to trickle back out onto the field. I know they're probably trying to get as much water and AC as they can in those locker rooms. Keith, so far so good. And then in the first half, Rockets gave up one big play. It ended up that drive led to a touchdown, but I'm super excited about this Rocket defense so far. We've seen some young players, really at running back and on defense, come out here and contribute tonight. And that is, wow, with a team so senior heavy, to see young players come in like that and make plays. Jake Blackoken is one I think of, and our running back Evan Scott came in and ran the ball hard, got some positive yards. I mean, good for them. Keith, we were talking earlier this week about these two schools meeting and their long history, and you shared a story with me about an event you went to last night to honor some outstanding students. I'd love for you to share that story with anyone that's listening to us.
Yeah, we thought it was just kind of ironic as we were talking last night, getting ready for the game, and I was in an event that was honoring the Women's Hall of Fame, and it was ironic that there was young ladies from Mount St. Mary and from North Little Rock High School that I was able to sit with, and so it was just the timing of it was great. Eliza Jane Null from Mount St. Mary was a special honoree and honored as a Girl of Distinction, which is a very special honor that the Women's Hall of Fame had selected her, as well as Journey Beasley from North Little Rock Center of Excellence. So both of these young ladies are with me last night, and I just was talking to them about how neat it is. And then here we are tonight, North Little Rock and Catholic Mount on the field together. But I told them I would mention both of them this evening, and
congratulations to those young ladies. Yeah. That's quite an honor right there.
Yeah, they have done a lot of great things. These will be ladies to watch for here in the future.
Well, our sidekick Blake Montgomery has just walked in. Everyone in the room immediately becomes more handsome when that happens. I'm going to go ahead and reluctantly turn his mic up now. So,
yeah, for those of you out there, I'm sorry for the brief delay. Left you hanging with these two clowns while I went downstairs to try to get water, but the line was too long, in case any of you care.
Oh, the line was too long or the water fountain was too tall? Let's be honest. Which one was it?
Well, Jack, they have a handicap fountain down there. See, it's code.
You know, you've always been a problem solver, Grace. I've known you 40 years, and you are a problem solver, no doubt.
That's what I do.
Yeah, for those of you that are having a little trouble with the camera angle, we've gotten Blake a different chair and a little longer reach so he can get to the camera now, and we should be able to get to the zoom button.
Yeah, Blake, we've had some special requests while you were away, and special request equals 817 texts about, would you please zoom in occasionally? So this is his first time.
Yeah, I mean, I've already made
to do this, and I
created a blackout. Sorry about that. That was all me.
I'm just glad your Uber driver got you here on time. We're all proud of you.
Thank goodness. Dad took me to the right stadium.
Yeah, Blake was a little late. He was at War Memorial looking for us.
Thankfully, the Uber driver knew we were playing North Little Rock. I thought we were going to Lone Oak.
Well, you said we might not have many fans because of the heat, but I wasn't expecting an empty parking lot. That was his call to me. So we had to get him heading in the right direction. Well, thankfully, you made it.
No, there's a problem when the guy on the other end of the line says, "Where is everyone?"
We're joking about the heat. It's still 90 degrees outside. The feels like temperature is 99. This is something special. A game starts an hour late. It's 9:15. We're about to start the second half. Jack, Blake, I mean, this is something that we don't deal with too often, even in Arkansas. Nearly 100 degrees in the feel like temperature.
I tell you what, Keith, you're right. It only does this about this time of year annually.
You know, audio tech, male model, and now meteorologist. I love it.
My friend Barry Brandt would be proud of me.
Well, it looks like the the officials put another minute and a half or a couple minutes on the clock. Going to give the teams a couple extra minutes to get on the field. Rockets are going to get this kickoff here to start the second half. Guys, I mean, if they could go down and put some points on the board, that just puts more pressure on that Wildcat team being down 2 scores at home in the heat.
It does. We came out. There were some question marks. We got a quarterback. It's his first year to start. He's come out, and I think he's really done an exceptional job. That you come in last year, this team was built around a quarterback, and that's a lot of pressure stepping on this field, taking this team that was 11-1, and I give Jackson high marks.
I think he's done great so far.
I do too. And like you said, we've got sophomores that have stepped up. So far, great first half. Great start. Yeah.
I don't know if I remember to tell you guys this, but the 3 of us get to choose a player of the game today. So, Blake, your vote counts too. So, yeah.
Steve is what he calls monitoring us.
Thanks, Steve. Mr. Stracely.
Well, number 93, Jackson Coakley will line up to kick for the charging Wildcats. Dominic Keaton sits back for the Rockets as we get this second half underway.
It's shocking that Blake is actually the IT guy for Bank of Little Rock, and our camera went down earlier. God help him.
All right, it's going to be a short kick. It's going to be fumbled, but he falls on it, thankfully.
Oh, there goes the camera guy.
A little scary there, but he made the play. Cade McConnell there. It's like he dropped it, but fell back on top of it. No harm, no foul. Rockets will take over 1st and 10 from their own 29. I think it's real important right here. Like to switch the field on them. We seem to do better. I feel confident in our defense if North Little Rock has to go 70, 80 yards every drive. And if a couple of first downs here, even if we don't score on this drive, we can pin them back deep in their territory. And that really plays to our strengths right there.
Jack, we started the first half with some scripted plays. I'd like to see something similar right here. Get us in a groove.
Handoff goes to Dominic Keaton up the middle. He's going to get a couple yards. Number 70, Cleveland Lee there on the tackle. Boy, he's a load, Keith. Look at that guy. He's huge.
Yeah, you don't want to get that.
Look at that defensive line. Those are some really big athletes down there. It's a gain of 2. Rockets will have it 2nd and 8. Jackson England with 3 backs around him in the backfield. He fakes the handoff. He's going to throw long.
He's got some space.
He's got
it.
Wow.
He's got it.
Nice pass and catch. What a great thrown ball.
Jack, that is fantastic.
Alex Baronic with a beautiful catch right there.
Baronic worked his way. He got some space. He leaned in and then just kind of separated at the last second, got some space towards the sideline and made a fantastic catch.
That's what we need. We flipped the field right there. Now we got on their side of the field.
And that pass was right on the money.
Beautiful pass. Rockets line up 1st and 10. There's the handoff to Dominic Keaton. He's looking for some space left. Tries to cut back.
Good cut.
4 yards.
Let's make him something out of nothing right there, fellas.
Absolutely. Nice run there by Dominic Keaton. There was nothing there, and somehow he squeezed out. Looks like they're going to give him 4 yards on that. It's going to make it 2nd and 6 for the Rockets.
Blake, what do you think about just mixing it up right here?
Well, I always like the hot route. I'm always a fan of that. I'll never criticize a coach for going deep. But I keep doing what I'm doing. It's working. And I think you're wearing the defense down.
Fake handoff to Dominic Keaton. Jackson England keeps over the right side. Nice run.
That was a design run all the way.
Absolutely. He faked it, tucked it back in. It's like he's going to get about 5 yards on that. It's going to make it 3rd and 2.
I think we got shorted a little bit there on the spot, but I've been told not to question the officials.
England's going to give to Dominic Keaton. He's running over the right side, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not a lot there.
It's good tackle by the interior line there.
It's a good job by the North Little Rock defense there.
Jackie mentioned it a minute ago.
They actually said he lost a yard on that play, Keith. It's going to make it 4th and 3. No hesitation. Rockets keep the offense on the field.
Not a
Next
bit.
play comes in. Rockets got 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Dominic Keaton in the backfield.
Got 4 down linemen. I think they're expecting
There's a
Yeah.
quick pass. Complete.
first down.
Wow. Everybody, Thomas Duke there with the
It
reception.
just kind of froze
Everybody just kind of stopped and looked at the refs, and if they're going to give him that completion,
Absolutely.
that's going to keep the chains moving. That's going to make it 1st and 10 from the North Little Rock 24-yard line.
It was one of the most anticlimactic 4th downs I think I've seen.
He got the ball and everyone just stopped. I wasn't sure what was going on there.
Mike Shepard.
Jack, at this point, we've got to convert. We've got to make points out of this.
Yeah, we've got it this far.
Don't want to back up.
Flag on the play.
Just to be clear, Blake, backing up is not good.
Yes.
As I said,
That's going to cost us 5. Bring the ball back to the North Little Rock 29. Somebody jumped there. Jackson England's going to stay back in the shotgun. He's got Evan Scott next to him. Evan Scott gets the ball, finds some space over the left side. He's going to the 10, tackle down at the 8-yard line. Nice run. Shifty feet and turned on the afterburners there, fellas.
Yeah, that was a great run.
I tell you guys, I'm liking what I'm seeing from these sophomores on both sides of the ball. They came to play tonight.
They did. Came up a little bit like an ankle turn or something.
He's going to stay in the game.
I think they may have rolled on him a little when he went down.
Dominic Keaton checks in. Connor Horn checks out. Jackson England with 3 backs. There's the give to Evan Scott. It looked like that play we might have had gone. Somebody went in the wrong direction there. That looked a little confusion there on the Rocket offense. It's going to be a no gain. Rockets will have it 2nd and goal from the 8-yard line.
Yeah, Jack, I think we just got a little bit turned around on the exchange there.
England in the shotgun. He's looking to pass.
Wide open.
He throws to
Wide
the
open.
end zone, and that ball.
That's great defense.
Great
That's
defensive
fantastic
play.
Defense. You got to give them that. Keep trying green.
That pass was intended for Connor Horn. Just a little too much air under it, Keith.
Yeah. The young man closed on it.
He was there.
Yeah, he was open for a brief moment, but Keytron Green just came in a hurry. And
what do you do here? Throw a fade to Brooks in the corner over there?
This is
3rd and goal?
our timing routes have been on point.
England. He kind of threw into double coverage there. Really wasn't anyone open. Looks like the Rockets are going to bring on the field goal team. Will Aaron, your Rocket kicker, is going to line up. This will be about a 25-yard field goal attempt. Hey, 3 points is 3 points. That's puts 2 scores up on them. This helps. Let's go, Will. There's the kick.
Yeah, solid.
And the kick is good. Rockets get a field goal out of that drive, the first drive of the second half. That's going to make your score Catholic High 17, North Little Rock 7. We've got 7 minutes left in the third quarter. How about that, guys? I'll take that.
That's solid. You come out of halftime, you take the ball, you move it down, you get some points. Maybe not quite what we were looking for, but any scores, that's positive. Like, I think you're right on that timing pattern. If we'd just gotten the fade, it was the right call.
I'll take it.
Fair enough. Ref's taking a water break. What's going on?
It's like the referees are having a powwow out on the field. Kind of wondering what they're talking about. I mean, it. It's like they're taking extra time between the quarters, between the possessions. That's probably wise, given this heat.
Yep.
Halftime, they gave both teams an extra 5. This game's going to end late tonight. Have we had an 8 p.m. kickoff before? I don't recall a game this late.
Not that I remember.
Keith, you and I've been doing this a long time. I think I've driven to about every corner of the state with you over the last 2 decades going to watch these Rockets play. This is, like I always tell you, it's a real treat to be up here with you guys to get to do the broadcast of these games.
Yeah, this is just the official version of what we've been doing, walking up and down the sidelines together for the last 15, 20 years, is watching Rockets play.
Good stuff. Will Aaron's going to line up to kick for the Rockets.
It's time now for our defense just to pick up right where they left off at the end of the first half.
Kick is going to be caught about the 5-yard line.
It's good coverage.
Good coverage there by the Rockets. He's going to be brought down at the 26-yard line. 4 or 5 Rockets there. Everybody stayed home, did their job.
Yep.
You know, especially on a 7A school, any of those guys that are catching punts or kickoffs are home run guys. And when you see your special team stay disciplined and stay home and do their job and they get the ball inside the 30, I'll take that all season.
Yeah, I mean, let's not forget, this is a big school with a ton of athletes. This school's won 7A basketball championships. I mean, there's all kinds of speed inside the school.
It's a quick pass. Malachi Muhammad, they've thrown to him all night.
We really got to wrap that guy up. One guy's not been getting him down too frequently.
Correction, that was Muhammad, Malachi Muhammad.
Got a little injury out there. Rocket.
Got a Rocket player down over on the far sideline as our trainers and coaches go over. Let's hope they're okay.
Looks like a cramp.
That's a cramp. I expected, frankly, to see more of that
Yeah,
tonight.
I think that's one of the biggest fears with this heat, particularly as the game wears on.
Well, Keith, I got to tell you, as we wait for both teams to come back out on the field, I can tell you that up in Saratoga Springs, New York, Fish has taken a wave of hope into its 20th minute tonight. So we are missing a special show up in Saratoga, New York tonight. Thank all my friends for letting me know that's going on.
Back as long as I've known you, and as many car rides as we've been on together, I just can't get into Fish. I mean,
Well, they're playing a wave of hope, so I'm not going to give up hope. Okay, so it's well into its 20th minute. That could almost get us to Conway listening to one song, couldn't it?
true. Rolling Stones, Eagles, yes, but Fish, I respect you. I love it. I'm glad you love them, but just not my band.
Boy, they are going to throw to Jace White. I bet that's his 6th, 7th catch tonight. He's been open. He finds that little spot over there by the linebackers, and
that 10-yard kind of
curl
right
there
in between the hash. Yeah, that's kind of been their bread and butter this evening.
Move the chains. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Got some flags on the play.
Hadn't been a lot of penalties tonight.
No, usually first game you expect a whole bunch more penalties. You know, guys they're not in midseason form yet, obviously, but been a pretty clean game. I spoke to the North Little Rock Stadium announcer during halftime, and he made the same comment, said that he was real pleased to see both teams play pretty clean football so far. So it's 1st and 15 for the Wildcats. They're down 17-7. There's a quick pass just out of the reach of Malachi Muhammad.
I think he's about to go to that well one too many times, fellas.
Yeah, Rocket defense is doing some shifting, just a lot of movement. I like to see it. It's got the quarterback thinking a little bit.
He's really only throwing to one guy right now, Jace White.
North Little Rock over the summer went through a coaching change. It's the new head coach, Clint Reed. It's his first year as head coach. I guess he's been there as an assistant, Jack, maybe 7 to 8 years preceding, but this is his first year as head coach. Pressure coming.
Got him. Pressure.
Get him.
Wow, nice effort. A lot of pressure from the Rocket defense. Nice effort from Tyson Braden to really avoid getting sacked right there. The Rockets should have had him. 2 or 3 guys had some hands on him, but he's slippery.
Well, we could have had a 10, 15-yard loss, but kind of let him slip out. He did a good job of getting that ball away.
Well, it's going to make it 3rd and call it 15 for North Little Rock. Let's see if the Rocket defense can get this ball back for the offense. I'd like to see us move the ball down the field, score some more points. A lot of pressure. It's going to be a screen pass and nothing there. And he is hit hard.
He got met.
Christian Potts laying the lumber right there. That was a gain of about 5 yards, and correction, a gain of about 3 yards. Great defense from the Rockets. Just like that, North Little Rock brings on their punt team.
Let's go get this one.
Oh, we're due.
We're close all night. No rush.
Going to be a wobbly kick. Going to take a North Little Rock roll.
What did it ever?
That ball's going to be stopped dead at the Rocket 17-yard line. Nice punt there by the North Little Rock punter.
Those have been some ugly punts all night, and that one got away and got the right bounce for him.
Well, with 4.5 minutes left, your Catholic High Rockets are up 17-7. They're going to take over 1st and 10 from their 17-yard line. This is the furthest back we've started, if I'm not mistaken, tonight.
Yeah, we've been starting better field position, 45, 50-yard line, and that's all right, though. I think we can put a drive together here.
We're due to hit them. We're due to hit them deep. England hands off to Dominic Keaton. He runs to the right. He spins around and
Forward motion still should get him about 2 or 3, I think.
yeah, he's gang tackled, but they pushed him back a long ways. Let's see where the referees will spot this. Not going to give him much.
A yard and a half.
Yeah, about a yard. Makes it 2nd and 9 for the Rockets.
What do you think about a hot route right here, Keith?
I know it's one of your favorites.
I do love the hot route. On 2.
England looks downfield. He's got lots of room. He's going to
it.
run over to the left. Oh, he breaks
Oh,
a
he
tackle.
did.
Nice speed. Steps out of bounds, and he hit late.
No, there it is. 15.
We're going to get a late hit on top of that.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Guys, Jackson England showed some speed right there. Broke a
He
tackle.
did.
Nobody open. Didn't make a bad throw. Tucked it.
Tell you what, Jackson England has been just impressive all night. One miscue on a tip ball. Otherwise, I give him an A. I mean, first start, outstanding work.
I like to see him go get that first down and get out of bounds. There's no reason for him to go take a shot. He's too
No.
valuable to this team. I like that's playing smart. And look, got us 15 more. Great job by the Rocket quarterback there.
For a drive that started roughly the 20. Here we are at
17, yeah.
midfield.
Rockets will line up 1st and 10 from their own 49.
Like you're giving A's now.
There's the give to Dominic Keaton. He's looking for
Go,
some
Dom.
space. Look at him, shifty. They're going to give him 3 on that.
Yeah.
He was about 3 yards in the backfield and just turned upfield and boom, got 3 yards out of that.
Jack,
Looking for that hole.
I tell you what, any defense, they come out and they see Dom and they just, I think they underestimate him from the start of every game. And that young man, he runs so hard. He is so quick.
That's what they used to say about me.
The small part?
England gives to Dominic Keaton once again.
What was it?
He's going to get a couple yards
breaking
out
up.
of it. Make it 3rd and 3 for the Rockets.
You know, Johnny's proven all night. I think anywhere he is, it's 4 down territory.
It's 4 down territory.
He's checked.
Oh.
Here we go.
There we go.
Jackson England changed the cadence up there a little bit. North Little Rock jumps off sides and boom, another 1st down. We'll take it.
Jack, this is the point in the game, I think, that the Rockets can really just put in this drive, come down, score, and really just take total control of this game.
Absolutely. Fake handoff.
A lot of movement, a
England's
lot of
looking,
crosses.
he's got
patterns.
time.
Oh,
Ooh, he threaded that needle.
Boy, threaded one in there.
yeah, he did. Like, you're right. That was a pretty tricky pass right there.
Thomas Duke there with the reception. Nice play. He
It's called
caught
having,
that ball and got hit by 2 guys.
it's called having a strong arm and a lot of confidence in that arm.
Nice throw and catch from the Rockets. Going to make it 2nd and 5. There's the give to Dominic Keaton. He looks for some space, and there is absolutely
doing.
nothing there. Nothing. No gain on the play. North Little Rock defense, they weren't having that on that one.
No. Jack, this game is moving fast. We're a minute remaining in the 3rd.
What you said a minute ago, if Rockets can somehow come downfield and score one more time, I just don't see.
They're selling out for the run here, guys. I don't know.
Yeah,
that
they
I
got
might
7
try-
men up front.
Oh, Jackson England
Yeah, it's a tough throw.
had it on the run, threw a ball, could have been caught. It was a bullet.
Good coverage out there. I mean,
Had a little space, might have been able to run. I
yeah.
think.
Once again, Coach Fogelman, I think, no question about it. 4th down, not even hesitating.
Nope.
Defense is playing well. I mean, that's the one thing when your defense is stepping up.
4th and 5 here for the Rockets.
Oh, little.
Shovel pass to Dominic Keaton.
Oh, and it's
It's
going to be
gonna be
close.
close.
He's
I
going
don't
to come
know,
up
just
short.
I don't think he got it.
He didn't.
He got
I
about
like the
4
call.
on that.
I like
Yeah,
the
a little
call.
shovel pass there. Hadn't shown that yet, but it's just not going to be enough. So the Rockets will turn the ball over on downs. North Little Rock will take over at their own 30-yard line. We've got 30 seconds left in the third quarter.
Half a yard there.
Referees put the ball in play, and here we go. 1st and 10, North Little Rock. Here's the handoff. He tries running left, and he is buried. Nothing there. Nice job by the Rocket defense. Oh, Bradford. Black Oaken in there on the tackle. Gained 3 on the play. Makes it 2nd and 7 for North Little Rock. We've got, looks like they're going to let this clock wind down and take this into the 4th quarter. There you have it. And that's the end of the third quarter. Your Catholic High Rockets up 17-7 over the North Little Rock Charging Wildcats. Well, we're going to get this 4th quarter started. Both teams are back on the field. North Little Rock has the ball. 2nd down, 7 yards to go. They're on their 33-yard line. Rockets showing blitz. We've got flags on the play. It's like they're gonna get the Rockets for offsides on that play. North Little Rock will gladly take that. We get to replay that down. That'll make it 2nd and 2. Here's the pitch. Boy, he's fast. Javante Harris. He is not big, but he is super fast. Took that pitch, went left, got about 10 yards. Moves the chains for the Wildcats.
Yeah, this is not a time where we need to let them start getting some momentum.
There's a quick pass. He's got some space. Cade McConnell there to make the tackle, but not after he got about 30 yards.
Yeah,
Once again, Javante Harris showed some speed and then took that hit head on.
Jack, this is the best individual drive we've seen for North Little Rock.
They're going to run the same play. Christian Potts comes from across the field to make that tackle. Tackle him from behind.
He chased him down from the opposite side of the field.
Just nice speed there. Yeah. I just bragged about that guy's speed. Javante Harris and Christian Potts ran him down from behind. Nice play.
We need to stop right here.
No gain.
Any momentum here. No momentum.
Blake, you're right. If we can get them in 3rd and long, I think it's really going to change their play calling and really give us a better shot of shutting this drive down.
Braden back to pass. He's pressured.
Great
well
pass,
underthrown. Once again, Christian Potts.
Well, that was a great little delayed blitz that just he did not see it coming.
Nice defense there. He had to throw that quickly.
Hey, 3rd and long, pin your ears back and go get the quarterback. You know what's going to happen. You know what they're calling.
Now, I didn't watch them warm up, but I don't know. This would be a 35, 40-yard field goal from here.
Jack, I tell you, Potts 6'1", 178, but he's playing a lot bigger tonight.
A whole lot bigger than that.
Double coverage.
Oh, nice ball by
yeah.
Braden. He just dropped that one right in there to Jace White. Got to give credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
That's a well-thrown ball, Keith.
It was, yeah. Good coverage. You know, he just dropped it in the pocket. Receiver's cramping up. He's out of the game now. Back to what we were talking about, Blake. This heat's starting to get to some of these guys.
It's 1st and 10 for, gosh. 1st and 10 for North Little Rock. They're going to draw the Rockets offside.
They did. The defense looked a little confused there. We were out of position. It looked like our guys were a little bit confused. Good news is it doesn't cost us a lot of yardage. But anytime we're giving up, I hate to see that one.
It's going to make it 1st down, 5 to go. We've got a timeout on the field. Calicut going to call timeout. It looks like they were bringing in trying to mass substitute there, and there was some confusion.
Yeah.
Probably a good timeout. Defense is probably a little tired on that one, Keith.
Yeah. So, Jack, it's 4th quarter, 10 minutes left. Catholic's up 17-7. North Little Rock's in a position here to cut this down to a 3-point game if they scored. Rockets have got a tall task right here.
Yeah, they got to stiffen up right here on defense.
It's 1st and 5 with North Little Rock has the ball on the 7. It's a big challenge for us right now.
Gotten some help with a couple of Rocket penalties on this drive, too. A couple offside penalties.
I believe that ball was tipped.
Yeah, that pass falls incomplete. Threw it well behind the receiver, who was well covered.
Was that Denver Kelly on the tip?
Couldn't tell. Going to make it second down. Now they can still get a first down with 5 yards. They got the ball on the 8-yard line. So
I think we got a little pressure coming.
Braden Gibbs.
Right up the middle. Got him.
Oh,
got him.
He's slippery. Once again, they give the ball to Javonte Harris.
3rd and 2.
Falls forward for about a yard. Maybe a yard and a half.
I was on the 6.
Denver Kelly's complaining about being held out there, and I don't disagree. Let's see if the official keeps an eye on it this play.
Braden lines up at quarterback. Once again.
Oh,
big
fantastic.
hit. Javonte Harris is given the ball, and
You can't come down here and
4th
get
down, Jack.
They're going to have to kick a field goal here. That you can't not get points.
I don't know that,
is that
they see it that way.
Hunter Kaplan on that tackle?
I guess you can. Well, don't jump.
It's 4th down, 4th and short. Braden looks over to the North Little Rock sideline.
They're not going to.
Perhaps they're going to change the play at the line of scrimmage. Play clock down to 10 seconds.
Hold what you got, D.
There's
Sweet,
the pitch.
sweet.
There's the pitch.
Strung him out.
He's not going to
make it.
Wow, and the Rockets defense holds.
Excellent.
And North Little
Excellent.
Rock's going to turn over on downs. Great job by the Rocket defense.
Everyone out in Streamland, I do apologize for the camera work. It's been a little bit to be desired tonight. First game, first time to operate one of these things. I will get better. Thanks.
Or get
Keith,
fired.
Keith. This is Keith.
Blake, you're doing a great job down there. Great job.
No, I'm not. You just don't want to have to find another sucker to come up here the next game and do it.
Although,
Girl, you know it's true.
Rockets will line up 1st and 10 inside their own 10. Dominic Keaton. Wow.
This is where you
Making
really
guys miss. He's going to get 8 on that. Boy, anytime you can run and get 9 yards on 1st down.
That's huge. Clock's running.
Look at all these players down. A lot of hands on the hips right now. You know it's hot.
Exactly right.
Yeah.
The clock will be under 8 minutes before the next snap.
Second and short for the Rockets. Under 8 minutes left in this 4th quarter. There's the give once again, Dominic Keaton, but there's just nothing there.
Got to get this first down.
Yeah, this is a big first down. Keep the clock moving.
There's a cramp. Guys, we got to sustain this drive. We need a couple first downs. They are
Number
kind of
97.
gassed right now, to be honest. We'll take a timeout, as a matter of fact.
It's like a timeout for a measurement here.
I didn't see it being that close.
Yeah, he's about a foot short. I can't see the numbers for here, but I could have told you that wasn't a first down. I think everybody needed a little water break there.
Yeah.
It's probably
Yeah.
Most of the North Little Rock players ran to the sideline to get a shot of water.
Between us, we got about 8 sets of readers up here, and we can see it. We didn't make it.
Rockets will line up here 3rd and very short. Just need less than a yard here to get a first down. A first down could run a couple more minutes off the clock, Keith.
Yeah. I would just feed Dominic right here.
This is one of
get
those-
this first down.
It's one of those plays, they know what's coming. We know what we're running. We just have to blow them off the line.
You got two options, like Jackson sweep or just give it to Dominic.
Watch us try to draw him off sides here.
There
It's
it
going
is.
to be a keeper.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He's got it.
Good call.
Nice job by the Rocket offense. Jackson England, just a quarterback keeper. He only needed it a couple yards. He got it. Taking care of business. Moves the chains.
That's big. 7:09 left. First down, Rockets.
We're going to start really taking our time here, Keith, and let that clock. We're under 7 minutes now. Hand off to Dominic Keaton.
Boy, he showed
making guys
patience right
miss,
there.
running over people. Nice run by Dominic Keaton
You know,
between the tackles.
Jackie got in there. He kind of tucked in behind his blockers, and he just was patient, and then he just slipped off to the right.
Exploded.
Yep. Here we are, 2nd and 3.
That's a guy that just really knows what he's doing. He's had a ton of carries in his career at Catholic High. And he knows how to use his body, knows how to use his line. High IQ, high football IQ right there.
Blake, you're right. 12 games last year. He got injured there towards the end, but I mean, he all that experience last year has really paid off. Look at that. Pass interference.
England throws over to, I can't tell who
Thomas.
that. I think that's
Duke.
Thomas
Is
Duke.
it Thomas Duke?
Yeah, Thomas Duke.
Yeah.
That pass was incomplete, but it's going to draw a flag on the play.
He worked it to get a pass interference.
Yeah,
That was-
I'm not sure about that. Neither is anyone else because they didn't see it.
Actually, the ref is quite sure of it because he threw a flag.
Hey, we're going to take it.
Oh,
That's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Looks like we have an official timeout. I'm going to let these players get some water. It's getting late in this game. Both teams seeing some guys cramp. A lot of hands on hips.
15-yard, I think.
We've got 5:57 left in this fourth quarter. Rockets up 2 scores. Feel like a couple more first downs here, Keith, and that's going to start making the likelihood of any kind of comeback not possible.
well, I wish you didn't say that, Jack.
Are you looking? Blake's messing with the live feed again.
Didn't touch a thing. And
We're back to action. 1st and 10 Rockets from their own 43-yard line. Jackson England is your Rocket quarterback. He's got three running backs in the backfield. Here's the give. Boy, it's just hard to tell who carried that. That was Brooks Ward carried the ball. I think he got 1 on the play. He was pushed back 5 or 6. No, they're not going to give him credit for anything. No gain on the play. Makes it 2nd down. Clock running, 5.5 minutes left, fourth quarter. Rockets in no hurry to get these snaps off. I think they want to use as much of the play clock as they can. We're down to 10 seconds on the play clock. The Rockets line up. 5 seconds on the play clock. Jackson England gives to Dominic Keaton.
Oh my
He
goodness,
breaks
Dominic.
tackles,
Oh,
flips
boy.
field. Holy cow. Nice run. Dominic
Man, that
Keaton.
is
That
next
should have been a 3-yard loss, and instead he gets 3 yards out of it.
That is fantastic, Jack.
Nice run by Dominic Keaton, showing some strength. He was hit hard.
Yeah. He could have easily gone down on that. Late in the game, hot, tired. He just kept powering through that.
4.5 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Rockets 3rd and 7. They've got the ball at their own 45. Really wanting to use this play clock as much as they can. England back to pass. He's going to throw long. He's got Thomas Duke with the reception down to the 29-yard line. Nice catch, Thomas Duke.
Hats off to Coach Fogelman. I mean,
What a call.
Gutsy call right there. I don't think anyone was looking past.
no.
Ball was thrown where no one else could catch it but Duke.
Jackson is just playing great. Perfect pass. A lot of poise back there. Offensive line has done a stellar job tonight, giving him time.
4 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Rockets 1st and 10 at the North Little Rock 30-yard line. Guys, tonight's player of the game is going to be a tough choice. We've seen some Rockets really stand out on the field. We've got 4 minutes to decide who that's going to be.
Yeah, we've had some real offensive standouts. We've had some defensive standouts.
It's going to be a tough call tonight.
Blake might actually be necessary to be a tiebreaker.
Don't tell him that.
I know.
Well, I think we all know who I favor, although many played.
Hang on. Blake, do you have an opinion on this?
I mean, I don't know. Do I? Am I even here? I prefer if you said no. That means one of you guys worked the camera.
Everybody that's texting me, you're getting all the love. Don't worry.
As it should be.
Clock's running.
All right, Rockets have got this game inside of 4 minutes. Two-score lead. 1st and 10 on the Wildcat 30-yard line. Jackson England's going to give it to Dominic Keaton once again. He's going to be pushed backwards, but it's like he ought to got 2 or 3 yards out of it. North Little Rock's going to call timeout, stop the clock with 3:39 left. They'll still have 2 timeouts left.
I got to tell you, fellas, I'm just looking at both these teams and really, and ladies, our guys look fresh, and I know they're not. I know they're hurting, and I know they're tired. But man, heads up, still have a little bit of energy in them, and I'm looking at the North Little Rock guys, and they look a little bit famished, a little bit worn down.
Yeah, conditioning's been an issue, I think, for everybody going into this time of year and certainly tonight. But Rockets look good. We've had a few cramps. That would be expected. But overall, not a lot of hands on the hips. And our speed, our quickness, it's been there all night. Jack, here we go. 3:39 left. Rockets up 10. Driving. Looks like Johnny has got to play in.
Jackson England once again gives the ball to Dominic Keaton.
Jack, are we in field goal range from our kicker?
We're getting close. He's got a good leg. He hit a couple nice distance field goals last year. North Little Rock's going to call timeout again. They've got 1 left. We've got 3:33 left in the fourth quarter. Rockets seem to have this game in hand right now. One more first down here, Keith, and I think that's your ball game.
I think you can run the clock out at that point.
Yeah.
Almost.
Got to think we're going to keep it simple right here. The ball at the 27, that's a long field goal. That's a 40-yarder.
Yeah.
40, about 44 yards. This is why we bring you, Blake. What's the distance there?
What's that? What's the
So 27, you had
17 yards?
17. That's right. Could be
84.
44-yard field goal from this distance right here. So
I'd like to get a little closer.
I'd like to go get a first down and be a couple plays away from the victory formation. Jackson England's going to keep. He looks for some space over the left side. He's gang tackled by a whole bunch of Wildcats. North Little Rock immediately going to take a timeout. Stop the clock with 3:23 left. Catholic High will have it 4th and 7. They gave him a yard on that, Keith.
I don't know. 2 scores. Do you try to kick it here? Or you just go for it. You risk anything truly negative happening.
That's a good question. This is why I'm glad I'm not a football coach, Blake.
That's why they say I have a high football IQ, Jack.
We're going to label these next time so we can be a little more.
I'd Mike.
Well, I think it's getting close to time when we need to start talking about our player of the game, regardless of this outcome. I think we all have our votes in. Unfortunately, I think we might have all chosen 3 different players, which is okay. So that means we'll just throw out Blake's vote, and then you and I will rock, paper, scissors for who's the player of the game.
There you go.
Let's see what happens on this play, and then we'll get into that. Rockets are gonna go for it. They're gonna keep their offense on the field. There's a shovel pass. Not enough for the first down.
Okay.
Who was it carried that? Thomas Duke shovel passed it to
They got close to
Brooks Ward. Brooks Ward got popped on that play.
Yeah, he got decleated.
Just a yard short of the first down. 3:17 left. The Wildcats will take over on their own 21-yard line. They're going to be up to the Rocket defense to put this game away.
Jack, we got to keep the pressure on here. We can't lay back. We'll see how we line up here, but our defensive backs have got to stay on point. But front four have got to come after it. Linebackers are playing close. I like that. There's the pressure.
Nice pressure from the Rockets there. That pass wasn't a good pass. Well underthrown to Malachi Muhammad.
Got a good pop on the quarterback.
Took a few seconds off the clock. Makes it 2nd and 10 for the Wildcats. Rockets make some defensive substitutions. Trying to keep those fresh players on the field. That pass is complete to Jace White.
Keep them in front of you guys.
Right. Clock's running.
It was a gain of 8 on the play. It's 3rd and 2 for North Little Rock. They're going to do another quick pass. They said he didn't get out of bounds. That'll move the chains for the first down, but the clock will start as soon as the chains are down. We're down to 2:40 left in the 4th quarter. Rockets up 2 scores. North Little Rock in their hurry-up offense.
That was easy. We don't need to give that one up.
Once again, Jace White. I've said his name all night for North Little Rock. He just finds that spot right there around those linebackers and
just right up the hash.
clock running. 2:27 left in the fourth quarter. That ball was again thrown to Jace White just behind him. It's going to make it 2nd and 10, but stops the clock for North Little Rock.
Like we both played defensive back. At some point, you just want to see a D-back read that pass and just step in front of it and take it.
Yeah, it'd be nice to see one of them squat on it. Just take it to the house, call it a night.
That's not going to get – you got to make
uh-oh.
that tackle. Got to make that tackle.
This guy can make people miss. Javante Harris.
Jack, that's a play with if we wrap up, we make the tackle, it's a 4-yard gain, inbounds. Instead, it's a 22, 24-yard play.
Going to move the chains. We're down to 2 minutes left in this fourth quarter. North Little Rock driving. There's a deep ball thrown, and it's going to be
intercepted.
Intercepted.
Alex
Nice
with the interception.
There we go, Dean.
Great
I got it the whole play on the camera. I got it all on the camera.
Great job by Alex Neese to pick that pass off. And the Rockets are going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 2-yard line. North Little Rock with no timeouts left.
151 left.
A couple of plays right up the middle, and this could be your ball game, fellas.
Just hold on to the football.
Well covered. Nice to see Alex make that play.
Yeah. It's almost like a little basketball player where he just boxed him out.
He just boxed
Put
him
him on
out
his back.
and fought him for it on the way down.
He did.
Great job by Neese. 1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. Rockets are in a tight formation right up near their own goal line. Jackson England's just going to take it himself and fall forward. They'll probably give him a yard. .135 left in the fourth quarter.
40-second play clock. We just need 2 more of those, and it's over. That's math for you, Blake.
That's great math, is.
Well, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and I think all things considered. Would you agree with that?
I won't fight you for it. Yes, I would agree with you.
Okay.
I love it.
Let's see what happens on this play. And once again, Jackson England falling forward. Rockets just content to use up the clock right here. The brain trust here have conferred, and they give tonight's game ball to our quarterback, Jackson England. Comes out first start ever as a Catholic High Rocket. Throwing the ball well. Had one play that was ball was tipped and picked off. I'm gonna forget that even happened. I thought he's played with poise. When he had to run, he went and got the hard yards. I'm super proud of him tonight.
I think you said it right, Jack. Yeah, he had a lot of pressure on him, a lot of expectations. You know, he's stood in the pocket. He's run. He's made great decisions all night, and that's tough to do. There's a lot of pressure. And most importantly, his passes have been right on point. Rockets are going to take this game, beat a 7A opponent, start the year 2 years in a row.
Well done, Rockets. And, boy, this game springboarded us to a wonderful season last year. We'll see if it does the same this year.
And that's your final score, Rocket fans. Catholic High 17, North Little Rock 7.
Thanks for tuning in, Streamland.
It's been fun. It's been fun. We'll see everyone again in a couple of weeks at War Memorial Stadium. And the good news is we'll have a different camera operator for that game.
Yes, we will. I don't think I'll be doing another one. You're welcome.
Thanks for listening to us tonight.
Thank you.
Go Rockets.